Hello everyone, I'm here. I finished these 2 journals and I think I'm ready to reopen my Etsy and put all these 4 journals up, the 2 that I showed before, and I'll repost couple of the ones that I had up there before. I'm going to take some of the altered books down and rework them. And then the next project I'm going to be working on are going to be some horse journals. So I'll have some craft with me for those. So let's go through these. This is Wren and Robin. And let's go through Wren first. This is the one I did some craft with me's on. So once again, these are altered manila envelopes. And the envelopes have been covered on the outside with canvas and on the inside with Tim Holtz fabric. And this one has some burlap, some dyed muslin, an image from Undercliff by Elaine Franks, a little paper leaf, and some charms on the front cover. I have left the pockets open on both sides. And this is Wren. So there's that fabulous Tim Holtz fabric. And the first detail here is a little flippy outy thing. So it opens like this, and there's a little journaling card there. And there is a little gusseted pocket envelope here that I thought I had something in. I'm going to put something in there. Forgot, I guess. And then this I put on as as a flippy, and then this journaling card is supposed to tuck in. That is a pocket there. Forget. All right, I'm gonna have to think about that one. Anyway, this one closes up by itself, like so. And I put charms on these. These are all little bird charms. This is a collage tag that I did in the craft with me. It's a collaged paper onto file folder. And this is a combination of papers. I think this one is Arty Maze. This is Arty Maze. Oh no, this is either Arty Maze or Medieval Mirage. I remembered this time. And then there's some, what's her name? Edith Holden, and that's a little bit of Tracie Fox, and this is just some scrapbook paper, and I don't remember who this is, but it's a combination of papers. And here is another one of those collage tags. This paper, this background paper, is definitely Tracie, and then some other little fussy cuts. And here is a tab with a teeny tiny, can you even see that? A teeny tiny, adorable little birdie charm. Ah, there. So cute. Coffee dyed paper, a triangle tuck that opens with a couple of Blue Fern Studios ephemera cards and a collage tag. They're so cute. Bluebirds. Oh, yeah, forgot to put that in the other book. Book pages and dyed paper. And another book page that has this is a flippy tuck. So you can write on the back. So this was originally suggested by ShabbyDabbyDooDah, and then I also saw it on Roxy Creations, Tina and Rachel, and this is a collage tag, and more braiding space, and another cute little charm. I put a little bead on there so it looks like she's sitting on an egg. And this is a ShabbyDabbyDooDah / Roxy Creations flippy thing with just some, this is just coffee dyed paper that's been folded into an envelope shape and tucked in there. the little envelope flap tucks in, and this has some vintage trim sewn on. And so this one, oh, I forgot. I'm going to put some bird charms on there. This is the one I thought I had finished earlier, but I guess not. A booklet, simple booklet, that each one of these 4 journals has one of these trifold tags. This one has an envelope with a collage tag in it. And I have the eyelash trim on there for a topper, because the eyelash trim allows you to still close it up. And that flips out, and that opens, and then there is that tag in the belly band there, and then that opens. Am I on frame? And there is a little tuck spot there with a napkin time card there, and that opens, and there's another pocket there. And then this opens, and it's some guest checks. And that also flips out. And there's a tab with a cute little bird charm. And the back of this, so I did have to put a pocket on the back of this to give it some firmness to hold up to the trifold tag. And that is a collage tag. This front was the back of the card that the Blue Burn Studios ephemera came in, and it was so pretty I decided to use it as a tag. Another collage tag and a flippy outy pocket. Oh, and this flippy outy pocket has an envelope that also flips, and inside that envelope is a little Tim Holtz ephemera card. So all kinds of flips and flops there. And a bird charm. Paper, paper, paper. Book page. That is real vintage ledger paper from a vintage book. Another triangle thing with some ephemera. Another bird charm. Oh, I guess it goes that way. Excuse me. Paper. This is a tuck with a little tag and journaling card in the back. I didn't cover that book page up. It's a blue book page tag, and it says what birds do for us. And that's a little bit of actual eco-dyed paper that I think I got from Jessica Rapp, but I'm not sure. And then there's the back pocket. So that is Wren, and it has a sari silk wrap and key that just tucks in like that. And then here is Robin. Same basic instruction. Sari silk wrap, envelope covered in canvas and Tim Holtz fabric on the inside. Image is from Elaine Frank's Undercliff, and this has a little bird charm on a bulb pin on the front. This isn't a pocket or anything, it's actually sewn on. Again, I've left the pockets open. This one has its trifold tag flippy outy in the front. So this opens this way, and you can write on the time card. And then it opens like this, and there is a glassine bag that also opens with a collage tag with eco-dyed paper on the front and book page on the back. And then that opens, and that opens, and this is a napkin tag, and this is a belly band with a napkin tag, and this is a pockety flip, and this is a pocket. So this is actually rice paper. And I got a ton of it. Oh, I even saved, oh, here it is. I got a ton of it from ACS Supplies. ACS Supplies on Etsy, and they are quite lovely, and I've been getting a lot of rice paper from them, and they are quite lovely to deal with, so I recommend them. And I love working with the rice paper. Okay, so these are 2 tuck spots there, and just really simple tags. And once again, I made them this way, really to firm up the edge for the flippy outy trifold thing. They needed some firming up. How's that? Okay, so on this one, I did something that I've never done before, but I've seen other people do. I put lace or trim on the edge of every single page, and I have never done that before. I thought it was too girly, but I had fun. So I had lots of different trims also. So I figured, why am I keeping these trims in my stash if I'm never going to use them? So here's some eyelet with a little bird, bulb pin and bird charm. This is a book page collaged corner tuck with a book page envelope that I have not glued, and I've just stuck some coffee dyed paper in there. And you could do it that way, but that's all kind of matchy-matchy, so I tucked it in this way so also you could see the little wren. Eyelet, book page, and this one has a little wing. And let's see, my mat's moving. This is an altered paper clip. And this is an envelope, a double envelope, so there's another one on the other side. This is that rice paper from Stamperia, and it's a pocket. And I just stuck in a very simple coffee dyed index card there with the trim on the edge, so it sticks out. Looks like it's growing, flowers growing. There's that same vintage trim. I really love this vintage trim. Inked paper, coffee dyed paper, book page. This book page could be, you could use as a tuck if you wanted to tuck something in there because the edges are glued. And there's a teeny tiny bird charm. This is a flippy outy pocket with a napkin tag. It's a daisy flower with daisy trim. This is a collage pocket, and the book page from the glue book was a bird book, and you can see the word birds through there. And then this is a time card tag. And this is the center, and the center has a little bird charm. And these are 2 collaged upon file folder large journaling cards with some, this is seam binding. And the papers on these are a combination of Arty Maze and Tracie Fox and Medieval Mirage. And these do have some charms, some little bird charms on the centers. This could also be used as a tuck if you want to tuck something in there, as could this. Here's another one of those book page pockets with the Stamperia, I think it's Stamperia rice paper. There's another brand too. Here, I have a sheet. It comes like this, and it is, oh, it's Ciao Bella. It's so pretty. I actually ordered a couple more of those because I love it so much. Thistle, wildflowers. This has some ribbon woven through the lace edge. This has got a very delicate, I wouldn't normally choose the colors, but it's so delicate that it worked. And that has a little bird charm. This could also be tucked in. Seam binding. Here is a flippy outy journaling pocket tag with a collaged tag. Oh, and I did go, as per Rachel's suggestion, to the New York Public Library digital collection, and they had so many wonderful images. I just have to get ink for my printer now because I'm out of ink. And as Tracy would say, my printer is pants. I need a new printer. I'm just not happy with quality or duration or longevity of ink, and it's just frustrating. So this green is actually inked tracing paper. This is part of one of those rice papers, and that's one of those images. And it's a little journaling card. This paper here is Arty Maze, Mushrooms and Ferns, and then that is rice paper. Another altered paper clip. I love this particular eyelet. That image is from the New York Public Library on Tracie paper with tracing paper, and some vintage lace. I love it. This isn't vintage or anything, but I really love this particular trim. I use it all the time. And this could be used as a tuck. You could tuck something in there. And this is a collage corner tuck. This is actually some dyed mohair that I wove through the lace before I glued and sewed it on. This is a Tracie tag. This is a leaf. It's just a mishmash of things. And this is another book page envelope that I did not glue, and I stowed some paper in. Here's a sweet face of that owl. So whoever gets this can decide whether or not to close those up or not. Another page where you could use it as a tuck. This is a belly band with a Tracie Fox printable paper and coffee dye paper on the back, and that is the end of Wren. And again, that's a pocket in the back too. So these are chunky. There's a lot of there's a lot of detail and ephemera. So I think I don't know. They're not going to be super cheap, but they won't be exorbitant either, I hope. And I will try and get all of that set up in the next couple of days with those 4 journals. So the 2 that I showed just now, plus the 2 that I showed the other day. So those are chickadee and moth or butterfly. The moth and butterfly, that one is the one that's so fluffy. And this has some lace and some charms in it as well. So thank you very much for watching. Keep your eye on my Etsy, which is Oceanodroma Journals. I should have written that down. It is my Etsy name. It's kind of a weird name. And you know how Etsy, talk about being pants, Etsy has the worst search engine ever. It's Oceanodroma. And then right on next to it, journals. There's no space, and the J is capital. So when I put these up, I'll try and remember all those links to Instagram, YouTube, all those things, Etsy. So have a great day. Bye-bye.